Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. Holy, holy, holy crumbs. I know you guys keep telling me I've got to do t-shirts and mugs. Oh, maybe one day. We'll see how we go. There's just so much information coming out in so many uh, areas of the world at the moment. Oh, goodness me, where does one start? But what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, I'm going to use the Smith-Waite Centennial Edition deck. Beautiful deck, but it's right back to the real basic illustrations. What I'm going to have a look at in this particular reading is the US African Development Foundation is launched a lawsuit against the Department of Greed and Evil, otherwise known as DOGE. So, for those that aren't up to it, aren't up with the information, because trust me, there's a lot going on. What happened is that the Department of Greed and Evil tried to force their way into the offices of the US African Development Foundation, the ADF. USADF. Let me get that right. They were denied entry by the staff and the president of this development foundation. It's a foundation that was set up by Congress, that has a board that is appointed by Congress and a president that is appointed by Congress. So it comes fully under Congress. The president has no authority over this foundation. The president, felon 45 at the moment, or the dictator felon 45, has no right to. So what's happened is they've tried to force their way in to dismantle the foundation. What this foundation does is supply loans and aid to African countries and individuals and businesses within Africa for the development of economic development of African nations. So they tried to force their way in. They were denied. DOGE then called on the US Marshals to force entry. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like just having a bit of an audit, does it? Forced entry, and then started dismantling the agency. So a lawsuit has been filed providing intricate detail of what happened and the process that occurred and the details of what DOGE did, DOGE's actions. So including the illegal dismantling, the attempt to appoint a felon 45 president, not allowed, that has to be Congress. And in their filings, they're including 45 speech to Congress saying, here's the guy that's doing it all. And the executive order to dismantle the unlawful dismantling of federal agencies. So the executive order is illegal too, because these agencies have been set up by Congress. They're only they report to Congress. Congress has to approve the appointments, etc. So the executive order illegal. DOGE, Department of Greed and Evil, illegal. So is this the lawsuit that might really be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Let's have a look. So I'm just looking at all my notes here. Yep, okay, just making sure I've got everything that I need to put in place. So the president of the USADF, Ward Breen, now I do apologise if I've pronounced that wrong, has brought this legal action. Let's have a look at this lawsuit. Is this one that is really going to undo the Department of Greed and Evil? And a few of you have mentioned to me that Stephen Miller's wife was appointed to DOGE. Don't know what her role is there. I get the real feeling that she is keeping an eye on the muskrat. Okay. Rattus praetorius. Okay. Making sure he stays in line. There's no honour amongst thieves. They don't trust each other. They're all got dirt on each other. They're only working. Yeah, secrets are going to be revealed. Absolutely. Now, out of the two, there's only two cards in the deck that have the full moon that are then eclipsed, and that is the Eight of Cups and the Moon card. So this is an eclipse moon. Something is going to be revealed. Something is going to creep out of the swamp. This is also the lunacy card. So there may be something that forces Felon 45 to have an absolute, oh gosh, there's so much information coming out. A lot of information coming out in regards to this, what happened. On so many levels, there are things that are occurring. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, on the base, as I'm shuffling, we've got this information coming out as I split the deck, but it is bruised, beaten, back up against the wall. But the guardrails are standing solid. This is a Congress approved department with Congress approved board and president, the executive order and the actions of DOGE. Highly, highly illegal. Okay, let's have a look. So how is this lawsuit that is filed by the US African Development Foundation going to result for, I'm getting Felon 45. How is this going to play out in regards to Felon, the executive order and DOGE? How is this going to play out? How is this going to play out? Show me, how is this going to play out for the executive order and DOGE? Right, card that fell out. Yes, that was Spot sleeping in the background was this card. As the signifier. This is the false victory. It's always the false victory for me. Some have it as a victory, but if you have a look, the horse's got his head reined right in. Not a comfortable position for a horse, and if that was my horse, he would be bucking me off in about 2 seconds. The figure on the horse sitting there like a pompous jackass, but looking very uncomfortable. But what really I'm drawn to on this card and why I have it as the false victory, have a look at the figures in the background. None of them are cheering. None of them are celebrating. They all look really, really uncomfortable as they hold on to their information. So, the false victory, the false president. I'm just going to say that. Oh, and secrets are going to be revealed. Secrets, the hidden agenda is going to come forth. Challenging this false victory are the secret deals that were done, money exchanging hands perhaps, dark money, secret deals that were done. Now, there was the leaks have started. Now, the Department of Homeland Security are apparently having their staff take polygraphs because there's leaks there. This is the Kirsty Gnome, the puppy shooter, is the head, has ordered the staff to take lie detector tests because it's leaking. There was, if I flick back here and have a look at my notes, there was aides to Felon 45 that have anonymously revealed that Felon 45 has no intention of resuming aid to Ukraine, even if it gets, even if Ukraine signs a minerals deal. So, yeah, there were dark dealings that are challenging this. Or there could even be secret meetings for information to come out that is challenging this false victory. Could very well be the anonymous meetings. There's something happening in secret here. The foundation, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is my Avril Haines card. She keeps popping out. She actually popped out, but I didn't put her down because she was next to come out when I did that cargo, the US military tanker and the cargo ship colliding. Last reading I did. She is no longer the head of the Department of National Intelligence because whomever's been, Tulsi Gabbard, the Russian asset, better say entertainment only, has been put in that place. But trust me, Avril Haines did not go without her information. But I am asking about this DOGE, Queen of Wands. Got her all-seeing cat there, bringing forward information. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, can't say I've noticed this. I mean, she's holding the sunflower, which is the symbol of Ukraine. Have a look at the two lions on the back. Now, the lion's potentially supposed to be, how do I put it? The symbols of the UK. Yes, that was me squeeching my lips while I was thinking. And strengths. But these two lions, do they look like they're having a bit of a Barney in the background there, a bit of a fight, a bit of a egotistical tug of war over whatever that is in the middle there, over the sunflower, over Ukraine? Might be a falling out, but it might be information that's coming out. Wow. Okay. In the past, the Hierophant, the higher authorities in the past, Supreme Court perhaps. The key is the Supreme Court in the past. The immunity ruling, thank you, in the past. Got the pyramids here. Now I know the parties are going to Saudi Arabia for the negotiations, but it's Middle East territory, sand territory. They may simply be sand dunes. I have no idea how this is intertwined because I'm really getting that this is the negotiations and the negotiations not going Felon 45's way. There's going to be a very public battle of here. Oh, I've got the Justice card. Right. I am asking, guys, about the USADF taking on DOGE. It is a legal case, actions having consequences, justice coming forward with a ruling, and this justice is not blindfolded. She's not blind. Let's see where this goes. This card's got me really intrigued. Full exposure. Things being revealed. Okay. I just heard falling apart. Things falling apart and being revealed. Again, you've got the sunflowers in this particular card, which is making me feel that it's something to do with this Saudi Arabia negotiation where things are going to be exposed. But okay, let's see how it goes. Partnerships and agreements, working across the aisle potentially. abuse, steal, betrayal, the win at any cost, this big steal energy here. Year of the whistleblower, as Susan Lynn says, bringing forth truth, information. It's not just one, trust me, it's not just one. There's going to be a domino effect of them. Hopes and fears. The outcome. The emperor, the dictator, an end. Completion of a cycle. Taking on the might of the US people, we the people, this particular wannabe king. Evaluating financial loss, tariffs are going absolutely awful, or evaluating the financial information as Homeland Security pops up again with Queen of Pentacles. Who gave what, who, where, when? Who owed who, what, where? Queen of Swords. Bringing forth some legal case. Now you've got the White House in the background and you've got the figures there going rah, 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 rah. Again, some readers have this as the celebration, but I look at the figures in the background. They're all walking away. This is being entrapped by the messaging, the rulings, the bluster, the executive orders coming out of the White House. And then we've got the fool, the foolishness. On the base, we've got the secrets being revealed. Big stick moment. And then the death of the king. Wow, wow, wow. The gift from the past, the King of Swords, the prosecution, and there is a money trail. I'm going to keep going because I know I end up with half a deck out. There is a legal decision that needs to come forward. Certain parties would like it kept secret, their money dealings, but I don't think it's going to go their way with the Four of Swords. Those that chain themselves to this evil situation are going to be facing a harsh truth. It's going to be a nightmare for them. We've got the steel being revealed, emotionally overwhelming. And judgment. Judgment, something being stopped, suspended. And then we've got this card. Now remember, I think I made a comment in, it's to do with, this is my money laundering card, but it's also my election manipulation by, is that Leon or is that Felon 45? And then you've got the rapid throwing under the bus as the Ace of Swords comes forward. Ruling maid, karma coming and biting them on the bum. And the moral, financial, ethical corruption being exposed and those that were involved finding themselves tossed out in the cold. This is about packing up the truth and moving forward. Or it could be a certain somebody trying to flee as the secrets are revealed. Boy, righto. Now, remember that before he left office, and it has not been overturned, Biden signed into law, an act, an act of government where if the current government, the current administration, was unavailable to fulfill its duties, he put in a hierarchy, a descending hierarchy of who would then step into particular government roles. And they did not include Mikey Johnson. I was going to say that. Did not include Mikey Johnson. Yeah. Contracts and agreements with Russia. This is bigger than just the USADF, but I want to have a look at what's the court case of the USADF. Now, remembering that it also that it was unpaid taxes that took Capone down. It was something relatively minor that took out Capone. Secrets about the past coming forward again. It's the eclipse moon. But the gift from the past, the secrets about the gift from the past. Okay, I want to have a look. Just show me straight up the US ADF court case. The US ADF court case. Because I'm feeling that those cards were telling me that there's something a lot bigger than just this court case. Show me this US, the documents, the filings from the US ADF court case, just in case I haven't said it already. Entertainment only. Show me the filing documents of the US. It's almost ready to go. It's just on hold at the moment for each side to get their information documents together and shared. Let's have a look. Show me. Yep, loss for those that tied themselves to the devil. Legacy, oligarchical money. I just keep getting told it's falling apart. Knight of Cups. The gifts that were offered in the past from overseas entities. Oh, on the bottom we've got this dude again and something unexpected out of left field that has strength about dealings that's going to put this dude fully in retreat. Couldn't have a reading like this without the Tower, as things are revealed, and a massive cleansing, and then a rebalancing. Yep. Legal case for those in wealthy positions about who was involved in this deal. This is, keep asking about USADF, but it's so much more than that. Okay. Okay, thank you. You hear, as I said, if you hear them, let me know. Gruff one is Meister, gruff male is Meister, softly spoken male is Narin, and the sassy bubblegum chewing female is Sudarshan. I just heard chink in the armor. So what this is, it's the in. Okay, see how it plays out. Love to you all. Take care. Do what you need to do to have the energy and fill up your emotional and spiritual bank so that we are here for the rebuild. Because when we're talking about the fourth turning and it's like, oh, but the fourth turning, they're saying 28 to 33. The new start of the next cycle, we have to have the culmination, the picking up the pieces and the rebuilding of the foundation. Now, those last two sections are going to take a lot of time. So the collapse, we'll wake up one morning and go, "Hot, collapse," but then we've got to pick up the pieces and rebuild. So just know that those last two stages are going to take time. I keep feeling that there's going to be some sort of interim government until 2028. I keep seeing past presidents. I keep seeing solid, dependable ex-military, like General Miley, for example, being on some sort of presidential advisory panel type thing, and Congress being dissolved while there is this rebuilding going ahead. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. That is just, maybe it's just me doing crazy talk. Look after yourselves. Love to you all. Take care.